Even though I'm not using NEXTJS, I can still manage to implement file-based routing in my React project, and this is what exactly I am going to discuss in this video. So I have created this website with the help of Vite. Vite is a build tool used for various applications such as React, Vue, Svelte. There are different type of application we can build with the help of Vite. Here we are using React as plugin. One more thing we are using here is TypeScript, and one more thing is MDX. MDX is just like markdown file, but the thing with MDX is we can also import React component in MDX. That's cool, isn't it? For example, I have this website. Everything in this website, including this home page, blog page, everything is markdown, just simple markdown, and I am importing this React component. That's cool. For example, this blog page, this is this image, and this text highlighter is React component, and it is being imported inside MDX file. Okay, so the thing is how I can build this file-based routing. And what I meant by file-based routing is, for example, if I add new node to this structure, if I create new markdown file, it is automatically going to create a route for that particular file. So this is the goal here, and Vite is going to help us achieve that goal. What Vite does is, Vite does, I don't know how to pronounce this. What Vite does is Vite provide glob import. So Vite provide this function glob under the namespace import. What this glob function does, this glob function access all the file present in a particular folder. For example, in my project directory, just focus on this docs folder because this is the main folder. Everything on my blog page is present inside this docs folder. If I delete this folder, this website is nothing. Okay, there is this home.mdx file and this folder which contain two more folder, and inside this folder I have blogs I have written in 2023 and blog I have written in 2024. Okay, I want to access all these blogs at once. For that I can use this function glob. So what this function does, this is an interesting function. Let me tell you how the fuck is going on. What this glob function does, this glob function gives freedom to developer. It gives freedom to access all the file dynamically, or you can access all the file immediately, all at a time. In dynamically, file are loaded when they are requested by user. Sometimes we call this lazy loading. Okay, so you have two options. You can either dynamically load content or you can immediately load files. For example, if you are using dynamic load, then you are going to use just one parameter, and I will explain what this parameter is. And if you are loading file immediately, then you need to add one more parameter, which is this object. Let's discuss this parameter. Inside glob I have two parameters, let's say p1 and p2. Parameter p1 is defined like this, so it is a string and it is written like this. First we add path of this docs folder where we want to access all the file, then we write double asterisk, means all the folder present inside this docs folder. From those folder I just want to access mdx file. So this is how we define this glob pattern. And another parameter is this, if eager is equal to true, that means I want to access this file immediately. And one more thing, you write it like this, but Vite write it like this. So this module is actually an object that contain this key value pair. Key is the path of the file and this is the actual module. Okay, instead of writing all these routes, what I'm doing, I am using just one single component so that I can return all these component automatically. Okay, if I add new entry, then it is going to map through all these value and it is going to create a route for each individual file. I'm just writing a simple logic. Okay, if that string include this home.mdx, then I want to point it to home route. If it include blogs, then I want to point it to this blogs route. And if there is a folder that contain multiple files, for example this 2023, in that case it should be like this. Start from the top. Very first thing we have is blogs, then 2023, and finally name of the file. This is how it is working. Okay, and let's see what it is returning. It is returning this component. It is not returning one single component. We are mapping through each individual data, and it is going to return us new list. Okay, so don't think it is returning just one component. It is returning a list of these routes component. I'm just comment out this code. I don't need to import these files like this. I mean, I can comment out these files. Only thing I want to import is this one single component, which is blog routes. I can comment out this as well. Only thing I want to import is blog routes. That's it. Here I'm collecting all those routes, and I can display these routes here. That's it. That's all we need. Let's see if there is any error. I don't need this guy. Everything is unnecessary. I can even remove this code, but I'm not going to remove this code because I'm going to push all the changes. I can run this file locally. Let's say there you go. It is running on localhost 5173. Let's see. And it worked just fine. So this is our home page, this is blog page, and if I create new blog here, let's see, for example, if I create a new blog in 2024, let's call it hydration. I want to write about hydration, and let's just say this is blog about hydration. You can guess. Okay, so what would be route for this hydration? I have added a file inside 2024 folder. Then route for this would be blogs blogs 2024, then name of the file, which is hydration. So let's see if that is happening here. Blogs 2024 and then hydration. There you go. It is automatically generating route for a newly added file.